All right, welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Every Wednesday at 8:30, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go over there to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share over there so we can get these algorithms up, man, and let's make this thing happen. Y'all, man, tonight is a special night. We're gonna have some great conversations tonight about this great topic, man, because a lot of females, a lot of males don't realize or don't want to hold themselves accountable for putting this on people or exercising their emotional manipulation onto people where they don't feel like they're doing anything. But they play the victim. They gaslight. They do a lot of persuading. They do a lot of things to where it's like, trying to make the other person feel guilty for for doing things for them. So we see this a lot in our community. We see this a lot, social media. We see all these things going on, having these conversations. So, man, tonight is going to be a good night. We're going to have conversations from both sides. So, man, y'all know we got Mr. Michael, and then we got my guy. He's coming up a little later. Then we have two other guests that's coming on. So, man, y'all make sure that y'all have this party. Get y'all party. Go get your wine. Get your whatever you going to get. And let's get this thing started, man. Mr. Michael, what you got going on, brother?
What's going on? Hello, everybody. Hey, well, control, influence, exploitation, using those subtle, deceptive tactics, coercive tactics to get what you want, but not in a good way. This is all you're trying to be sneaky. You're trying to gain control and influence over somebody by using subtle tricks. Now, we've all been through it. At least I'm sure, at least at my age, I've been through it many times. And I was thinking, we always talk about this in relation to relationships.
Yeah.
Basically, in a sexual relationship or with friends, co-workers, stuff like that. And I want to take it in a different direction. But since we got guests tonight, I believe that different direction for the woke folk at a later date.
Hey, man, we can bring it all kind of ways. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Hey, it's all the same things. It's just used in so many different ways. And it's been used on us for centuries. Yeah. And we see it, but we ignore it. And we think everything is normal. But it's not. And like I say, for those woke folks, you got people the same day they talking about I'm woke. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that. And I was thinking, I was listening to Earn Your Leisure last week, and I was going to bring it up on the topic. And Rashad said something that was profane, it was profound, and very insightful at the same time. Because the people that are woke, they're starting to realize that Jesus Christ never really existed. The story that is told about his resurrection was taken from Egypt over 3,000 years before he was born. But Jesus is more real today than he ever was.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we've been deceived so much, and it's been embedded in us so deeply that we can't be taken out of our lives no matter how we try. He's always there. Every time you look at a white man, you see that graceful, heavenly figure that everybody has on their church walls, and a lot of you have in your homes. You see that white face, and you give them more grace than you do your own. And I asked myself, like, well, was this by accident or by design? And it's been by design. And it worked so well. And it's still working today. So it's just my little spiel. Now we get into it.
Yeah, but that's the truth though, bro. That's what we go through. And that's why I was saying the other day, I was live saying it, man, and it's like we have to understand that the brainwashing, the whitewashing that we've been attacked with, that we've been put upon us, it's just like we don't have to do anything now. I mean, they don't have to do anything now
Right.
because they done put it out there so hard. That's like when COVID was happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's an emotional manipulation. When COVID was happening, they pushed that word so far down our throats to where we didn't do nothing without a mask. You have people around here, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have my mask on. But they don't even wear the mask now.
Right.
COVID is still around.
And we
It was
still
on the
breathing the same
Lysol.
air.
Yeah, it was on the Lysol can before COVID even
Mm-hmm.
happened. So what people are so afraid of is what the news said. So many people
Mm-hmm.
watch the news and they take that news information and they make it their whole day and they make it their whole world when whole time it's just fake news.
Yes.
Donald Trump said
Yes.
it is fake news, so y'all know it's fake news, man.
It didn't become fake until he came on the scene. But to be
Yeah,
honest,
it was fake
if you
before he
just
got here.
use it was, but if you use your head and think just for a minute, sometimes you can see what's going on. And I mean, I guess maybe I got a different view of things because being in the military, like I told y'all before, there's a whole division of special operations called PSYOPs, psychological operations. They've been using it, they've been testing it long before Vietnam. They used those tactics in Vietnam, and then they've been using it with us on the streets. All they do is they win over your mind, your heart. They manipulate you to do things that you really don't even want to do. And you don't think that is wrong because the way it's being fed down your throats. It's like you can't get ahead in the life. Back in the 70s, it used to be, oh, well, the white man is keeping us down. I learned by the time I was 12 years old that that was a lie. We keeping ourselves down. But he's been using tricks to control our mind ever since. Who knows how long it's been going on? Because when they started spreading Christianity around the world, that's when those mind games started. Because we didn't get converted and we didn't accept Christianity. It was forced on us. But now they tell you you sit in church and they say the only way to get to heaven or to get to God is through Jesus Christ. So now you got to accept him into your heart in order to get to heaven. The thing is, heaven is inside of you, just like hell is inside of you. Because we create our own problems, we create our own future and our own life. At this particular moment, we're creating either good or bad from today and tomorrow. So you just have to start using your mind for more than just taking in everything that somebody else is telling you. Start thinking for yourself. So
It's all about intentionality, man. A lot of
yes.
things that, like you saying, about how they push their narrative of Christianity and whatever else they push. They make sure that it's precisely in a way, in a format that you will feel that it's a normal thing, like it's mandatory. Hey, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
telling you to save your life, or I'm just telling you so that you, and they put these words in. That's why I always tell people, man, you got to listen to your words. When you speak to somebody, you got to be intentional about the words that you place in the right order so that you will get your emotional manipulation across, or you will get your point across, as we're going to just cut the emotion part of it out. But you're going to get your point across
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to make those words intentionally go into the right format so that I can get my way. If I say it this way, they'll give me this. Or if
Mm-hmm.
I do a little crying, he won't leave me,
Yeah.
or he'll think that I need him. Whole time, all of that was an act to show people that,
Yes.
hey man, this is what we're doing to get our way nowadays. Or I'm gonna play the victim so that, man, hey, I need to get this from this person, male or female. So I'm gonna do it like this, and they have that intentionality on
Right.
how they're gonna make things work in the word format that they use. So
Yeah.
definitely, bro, I appreciate that because that was definitely another one. Then we have another way is exploitation. So
Mm-hmm.
when you manipulators take advantage of another person by emotion, weakness, or vulnerability for their own gain. So I'm gonna exploit
Yeah.
my, how vulnerable I am. Hey man, make me seem vulnerable. I'm a weakling. You know, look, woe is me. I'm the victim. So don't treat me. Don't talk so rough to me. That's emotional manipulation, man. And a lot
Yeah.
of people do it. A lot of women do that part now. If men doing it,
Yeah.
that's another story. But a lot of women will do that. Hey, oh, don't say that. Don't say this. And it's like, come on now. We got to realize that a lot of things are being said behind the words.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying? So yeah,
you know what's crazy? You said that a lot of women use this tactic, but I have actually seen men using this tactic, and they don't use it the same way. It's like,
yeah,
yo, you're my brother, but you don't call on me. You don't call to check on me. Or how you gonna say you my brother, but when I need help, you ain't never showing up?
right,
Exact same thing. It's just used in a different form. And I mean, men have become so weak nowadays, and
man.
it's sad to say because they're actually using the same tactics that women have been using for decades. They grew up using these tactics. The kids in the crib start using these tactics to manipulate. If they
It's
want something,
definitely,
they'll cry.
yeah, it's definitely
Oh,
sad. It's definitely
yeah.
sad. Machiavelli.
Is he? Yeah.
Going on?
Uh-oh.
Machiavelli.
What's up, bro?
Machiavelli
Cooling,
the
man. I'm
dog.
cooling. Yeah, my apologies for the late comment. Today was my mom's birthday, so she made
Oh, happy birthday.
s'mores.
Happy birthday, mom.
I was like, yeah, mom, I love you, but I have to go. It's okay, baby. But yeah, man. Emotional manipulation. I'm not gonna say I haven't been a fan of it because I used to do it all the time, so I know exactly where you guys coming from. But like you said, there are a lot of weak men because they tend to use it especially when they're trying to get their way. I mean, it has its advantages. I mean, even when it comes to business, because that's why I chose the name Machiavelli, because I studied him for a while. I love this technique. So it's kind of like uh I would say disorganized communication. Like, okay, so you can feel a certain way about me, but I can know all this stuff. But if I'm trying to get under your skin or get to where you are, then it's like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna say certain words, certain phrases, that's pretty much gonna diminish you. But you'll end up getting my point, right? So yeah, when it comes to doing that, it's kind of almost like reverse psychology. But
Yeah.
a
Right.
bad way is like, making you feel guilty, bullying, gaslighting, a lot of things that women tend to do, especially criticism. Okay,
Mm.
I believe in criticism and, critiquing others, but then there's unsolicited critiquing because I can say some stuff where it's kind of like it has a diverse meaning. Like, oh man, Mike, yep, you look good and you ugly as hell.
I know.
But it's like, once again, as far as gaslighting, it's like, those are the type of things, make you feel like, it's not you, it's them, things like that.
Yeah.
So,
True. And
Yeah, man.
the topic, last week's topic, who am I? I mean, not last week, week before last. The topic, who am I?
yeah.
It actually comes down to the same thing. Because if you know who you are, it's not so easy to be gaslit or to be manipulated.
Right.
Now,
Correct.
we all fall into the trap because I know who I am, but I was manipulated for 7 years.
Yeah.
But mainly because I don't like arguing. So rather than just tell you to sit down and shut the hell up, all right, and I go on and walk away or tiptoe around subjects because I don't want to be arguing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it happens. And another thing is like, you remember the movie 8 Mile
Yeah.
with uh damn, I can't even think
Eminem.
of his name now. Eminem, yeah. I don't know why the hell I can think of. I love that candy. But remember at the end when the guy was gonna when they were getting ready to battle, and the guy said, "Well, what you gonna do? You know he gonna say everything about you. Gonna bring all your private stuff out." So what did he do? He brought it out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took away this guy's ammunition.
Mhm.
And sometimes that's what you got to do with these people who are trying to manipulate you, especially at work. People know something about you and they say, "Oh, well, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna tell this." Shit, go tell it yourself. Because if it comes for you, it hits different than if somebody else go tell it. Now they look stupid. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
already knew that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man. So we have to really realize, when somebody is not really considering your feelings and they're not considering your thoughts on how you thinking and all of that, that's a part of it as well. Because we do have a lot of people who say that with their words. Oh
mm-hmm.
man, I'm down with you. I'm you this and I'm that. We this and that. Whole time, soon as they leave you, they go talk about you to somebody else,
Yeah.
Right, right.
manipulating you to stay down with them so you can keep giving information, so you can keep feeding them the information.
Yeah.
So we have to really pay attention to that.
Because one thing
Absolutely.
for sure, if they come gossiping to you about somebody else, they definitely gonna gossip about you to somebody else.
Yeah. It's kind of like they're saying, a dog never brings you a bone without wanting a pet. It's like
True.
he brings you a bone or a ball, and he's gonna expect for you to pat him on the head. So it's like they're
Mm-hmm.
giving, but they also want to receive.
Yeah.
Um,
So that
in relationships, like playing on insecurities, the silent treatment. I mean, that's why you have to be real strong in a relationship.
I love the
uh,
silent treatment. Show me the silent treatment. I like quiet anyway. Yeah, but
uh.
that's just me.
So we got a
But
little
it's true.
feedback. Do y'all hear the feedback?
I
That was
don't.
in the corner.
I don't hear no feedback either.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Okay. I'm trying to get this guest on. Okay, we got one coming in. We got some guests, y'all. We're gonna bring the young ladies up here. Miss Angela's coming up. Muhammad. Okay.
Mm.
Come on with it.
Welcome, welcome.
I
Sister
thought you knew that was me.
Muhammad.
Hello,
All right.
everybody.
Hello.
How you
Hello.
feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are y'all?
Oh man, feeling
Good.
amazing.
Good.
Yeah. That is what's up. The topic is definitely hold on. The topic is definitely a woman's topic, so that's why I definitely had to have some women on here. And I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
So Angela,
Yes.
your take on this topic tonight. Give us a little bit on your experiences of emotional manipulation.
Mm, my experiences. Um, I think probably gaslighting would be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people feeling like you owe them something when you really don't.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
And
Definitely a good one.
that come from expectations.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, feeling entitled.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Putting expectations on other people and really nobody owes you anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody coming to save you.
Right.
And that's the truth, because you see a lot of males right now, they're feeling entitled because I am male. I'm gonna beat my chest and I'm gonna let you know that this is what I expect out of my woman, when you haven't even put in the work to get that man type of treatment.
Right.
Right.
You know, so it's like we have to really cipher the difference between all of that. You know, PC.
So
I mean, but
true.
that falls in line with entitlement.
Yeah,
I mean, they have men
exactly.
that feel that way. There's also plenty of women that feel that way, especially when they're of higher position or authority, and they feel like, "Oh, you gotta respect me. I'm a doctor." Like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one hard thing. Respect is always earned, no matter
yeah,
who you
absolutely.
are.
I'm telling you. Because that's the thing about it nowadays, man. We so much in social media life, and it's like social media has started running relationships. Social media
Yeah.
have people talking about 50-50 and oh, you got to take care of your woman. It's no, I have to take care of my wife. My
Hmm.
woman is still in the stages of I have to learn you, we learning each other.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of my wife to a point to where she don't have to worry about nothing. But a chick, a female you just meet, their social
Hmm.
media is telling you to take care of her like she's the beginning and the end. It's like I just met this person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory, lady. We just met.
Ain't
I don't
nothing
even
wrong
So
with
know
the
you
you like that
Cake
for real.
Factory.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
So you just got dressed up for nothing, then, because I'm gonna leave you right on the corner. Bye.
Yeah, because it's so ridiculous now to where everybody is all okay. Everybody's always trying to compare themselves. I put a post out there today. It's like you are unique, and una. That's only one. It's like the universe.
Right.
It's
Right.
only one.
Yeah.
So you can't put yourself or you can't compare yourself to nobody or nothing other than that,
Absolutely.
other than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, we have that, man. This love bombing. So let me ask you this, Angela. Who the last time you've been love bombed by a guy, or have you been doing the love bombing?
No. I've
Hmm.
been love bombed.
Well,
Yeah. I've been love, and that's part of that emotional manipulation. Let me hurry up and do all of these things or say all of these things to make me feel like, oh yeah, he's the one,
Right,
because he's showing so much effort in the beginning,
right.
but it don't last. Is what I found. It don't last.
It won't last. Miss Cavassier, what's going on, young lady?
Can you guys see and hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry,
Now
I was
your
having some
phone, you
challenges.
might need your headphones on. You have any headphones?
I
Cause you
don't even
sound
have them
like
with me. Hold on one second. All right, how
yeah,
about
yeah,
now? Is that better?
yeah. There you go. The
yeah.
That's
echo
better.
has
I
went
can't
away.
really see you guys, but
Hey,
nevertheless. Hi, how are you? Sorry, guys, I was having technical difficulties. Queen, how are
Uh,
you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Blessed and highly favored.
That's
uh,
great.
Uh oh. There you go.
That's when you're supposed to say, "Well, I'm extremely blessed and highly favored by the Lord, my God." Sha na na.
Well, that's a given. That's a given.
Hmm.
That's a given. That's a given.
Amber, you dating yourself. Amber says she's dating herself, y'all.
Hmm. Hey, well,
Boy,
you
I
never have
tell
a bad date that way.
you.
It feels
You
that way
never have a
sometimes.
bad date, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so I know Miss Shauna, you go through a lot in your life, in your day to day, in your past, and all of that. So give us some
Hmm.
examples of what you've been through for this manipulation of the emotions.
Well, I've had situations where, the individual would play on my empathy, on my sympathy. They know I have a kind and I have a good heart.
Yeah,
So that in order to get things to go their way or to, make something happen with the end result just being in their favor, they would play on that. Okay. I was just recently talking to a young lady, one of my colleagues, and she was telling me a situation that she's going through currently right now, and says that every time that she's going to leave her narcissistic partner, that he hurts himself, or he says, I'm going to the hospital, or this, that. The last time he said he was getting arrested and all these things. So that was emotional manipulation, knowing that she was going to be
Yeah.
concerned and she was going to be worried. So, it's something that happens all the time. And a lot of times we don't even realize it's happening. That's the
Yeah.
sad part. We don't realize it.
But see, that's where we have to become emotionally intelligent. And
Yes.
that's what this platform is about: self-development and becoming aware of a lot of situations that happen in our day-to-day.
Right.
So
So
that's the whole point of this whole topic and this whole conversation, that a lot of people don't realize that it's happening to them every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Every
They're
single day.
they
And not just
feeling
in your relationship with your partner, in work
at
relationships,
work. Yeah,
friendships,
Yeah.
yeah,
every aspect of your life.
With the
yeah,
children.
Yeah.
Children. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Parents.
yep,
Parents. My mother would
yep.
say, but I'm your
The
mom. This, that,
government.
the other. So
Yeah.
what, lady? Not so what, but I know you my mother, but okay. I know
Yeah.
that.
That's what Machiavelli mama said. Machiavelli mama said, it's my birthday, baby. What is you
Yes.
doing?
yeah, because I mean, I got up and I excused myself because they thought I was going to the restroom, but I just went to the server and I paid for everybody's food. There was 8 people at the table, so I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, I gotta go. Oh, but baby, it's my birthday. I said,
Hmm.
yeah, and the Lord provided. Happy birthday. All right.
Exactly. And I think that has something to do with like
Mhm.
generational stuff, like generation curses, because it's something that like it happened generations ago, great grandmothers, and it's something that's passed down and learned behavior. Because I
Yeah.
remember my
Yeah.
grandmother doing it as well, doing it
Mhm.
to us
Right.
as her grandkids and her kids.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh, Mama's hungry. Don't you want to go get Mama pizza or something to that effect?" So it's something that's learned
Wow.
behavior,
Hmm.
and we got to break that cycle.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
came to
Angela,
the
have
point, I
you?
just
It's
had to get to
true.
know myself so I wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. Because being younger, that kind of stuff. Oh, well, baby, mama hungry. Well, mama,
Hmm.
the refrigerator right there. So, being a
Remember
kid,
those
yeah, I would go and
leftovers
get
you
the
told
stuff.
me to eat?
Right.
Back then
Hmm.
we couldn't
Being
tell
a
our
kid, like
parents
I
no
would fall
back
for the stuff,
then.
but becoming a
Right.
young
Yeah.
adult in adulthood, like, that stuff got to stop. Like,
Hmm.
almost like asking without asking. To me, it's
Right.
dry begging,
Right.
but
Right.
Yeah.
That's what
Shoot, my
goes
mom,
back
as
to what
soon as she wanted something,
that
go
goes
ahead.
back to what you were saying earlier, Michael. Saying
Yeah.
something without saying something.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom used to do that. I come over, like, yo, ma, how you doing? Well, soon as she go into that, I already know she needs something. Now,
yeah,
what's coming? Either she want the money, she want to go somewhere. So
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, ma, just spit it out. What is it? Tell me what you
Right.
need. Cause all
like,
the game playing, it's like it doesn't
Hmm.
make any sense no more. We way past that stage now.
yeah,
And
Right.
then you realize they give you the silent treatment after that.
Hmm.
Mm,
And I'm
right?
okay with that. I'm okay with that.
But that's
Because I'm
Mm,
sitting
still
here
me
part of
too.
rewind
that's
and
still
I'm
part of
getting
the
cool with that.
manipulation. That's
mhm,
still part of the manipulation.
It
It's
is
like
though.
Yeah.
let's be adults about it,
Hmm.
have the open conversation and make it work on that end. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right. Because being okay with it, that actually comes later. After
Right.
you've learned, you've been through it so many times that you recognize it, you see it coming. Then you can just put it into it, nip it in the bud right away. But up until then, you go through it quite a few times
yeah. But
before you
Hmm.
sometimes I
finally
look forward
learn.
to it coming. Like, and I'm at the point now. I honestly don't mind. I mean, my girl is still in. Well, I'll take that back. They're in Barcelona right now, so it's
yeah.
like right
Hmm.
before she left. Oh well, you gonna make me go to Paris by myself? I'm like, no, I'm not making you. LSU is paying for you to go to to Paris.
Yeah.
Like she had to go to Italy. Then the following week she wanted me to go out there and fly and meet. I'm like, well, I have a lot of stuff going on with the colleges right now, so uh, well, I'm gonna be out there by myself. I'm like, no, you're gonna have your mom, you're gonna have your
Right.
sister, your
Right.
nieces.
Hmm.
Like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
like, don't. I'm good. I done I've been all over already. I suggested a couple of places for her to go and eat so she wouldn't feel alone.
Right.
But it's like now she FaceTime me every day. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. But
Yeah. Nah, we have to really pay attention to this though, because it's just to the point now. We done got away from honesty so much. People don't want to be honest with somebody because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
Right.
I'm,
I'm
honest.
definitely guilty of
Yeah,
that.
we used to have to tell Shauna her mouth is like, you can't be that honest. But now I'm just like, nah, we really still have to be that honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You definitely used to try to silence me,
Young lady.
sir.
We ain't finna go in there in
Can't.
2000 and no world. We better stop it. We on here to talk about this right now stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
this young lady here, this my two youngest children. This her mother, this their mother.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
am.
Well, you got beautiful daughters.
Thank you. He does. It's
You
because
say
of the
what, brother?
And
mamas.
I said
What'd you
she has
say?
beautiful daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my son. She got my son and my youngest daughter.
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you got a beautiful daughter. I ain't seen your son yet, so I can't say.
Oh, he looks just like his father.
Yeah,
Oh hell, that's messed
yeah,
up.
with long dread.
I couldn't help it, bro.
Yeah, Machiavelli rubbing off on you.
hey,
Just a little bit.
You and Machiavelli over there. So man, yeah, this is when you find people with that imbalance, in their own life,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Mhm.
when they start to put their life onto you.
Right.
I'm
All
a,
right.
And
I'm a,
you
I'm
know,
a,
That's when you have to set them boundaries.
right,
Yes.
yes,
right.
right at
Yes.
the beginning.
I
Your
love that.
non-negotiables is what I call it. Your
The
non-negotiables.
non-negotiable.
Hmm
Correct.
Everyone should
Good
have it.
term for it.
yeah,
Because
Uh,
Stand
that's
on it.
especially at the beginning. At the beginning of,
Right.
of a relationship, like even getting to know somebody. Well, I gotta go. I gotta take care of this. But they want to be on the phone talking and talking and talking. But I gotta go do this. They want to like, yo, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Click.
right.
I used to sit there all that time, just wasting time. Okay, like when I talk to my mom, I'll say goodbye to my mom like 3 or 4 times before we actually hang up. It's already a half an hour to an hour later from the first
Right.
time we say we gotta go.
you good because I would just set the phone down and walk away. Once I say, let me call you back. Oh, well, yeah, let me tell you
Hmm
about this. Oh, okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Set the phone down, go do a couple of things, come back, and she's still talking. Like, you just need to know,
hmm
Mm.
yeah, you
Well,
don't
she
say and
knows your
really.
secret
Just
now.
keep repeating those,
For
and it's
real.
like,
You done told
For
on
real.
yourself on live.
Right.
yeah,
She at the
Right.
party. She ain't gonna
oh,
hear
she
him.
at the
She
party, she
ain't
not
gonna hear him.
watching.
She at the party.
Hey, better hope she don't go watch the replay.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
good?
Well, I had someone like that, and she would call to just really so much talk about the past because a whole bunch she had
Man,
Hmm
healed from, and I would indulge her in conversation just because no one would listen to her. And
damn.
so I
hmm
was being kind until my kindness, was taken advantage of. She told me, she said, "Oh yeah, I call you because you don't have nothing to do."
Oh.
And
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, thanks,
Damn.
mom.
so I was like, "Okay, now it's time for me to set some boundaries." So she called,
Yeah,
I don't
hmm
answer.
yeah,
I stopped
yeah,
answering, and then she sent a text message, and this would be considered what playing the victim. She
yeah.
hmm
she left me a text message. Oh, I love you, and I'm sorry that I said what I said, and some more stuff. And you don't love me anymore. You're not answering my calls. No, I love me enough to stop
Right.
answering your calls.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to
And see
protect your
that
own
So
was
peace. Protect your
that
own
was some
mind.
more manipulation she was trying to pull.
Yeah, she was
You
right,
calling
don't
Yep.
you
love
out
me no
too.
more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Damn.
so
That's
setting them
it.
boundaries is important.
Very
And
much
then
so.
feeding into those statements like "you don't love me no more." It's like you can either not answer or, well, if that's what you got out of it. I like to
Right.
look at a miss. I like to look at a message and leave it on red.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. Leave it on
Yeah.
Yeah,
red.
Yep.
And that should say
Say
everything that needs to
no
be said.
comment.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That to me says I don't
Cause
have
no
time
answer
for your
is the answer.
yeah.
foolishness.
It is.
Right.
Right. Like you're not gonna project, like you said, your victimization off on me. No, I'm not taking that. You can keep that negative energy right where you're
Mhm.
at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Oh, that is
to
too
take that
funny.
on, people don't realize just how much of empaths we are. Even the ones who don't know, so we are just as human beings. We are. We tend to take on other people's emotions without even realizing it. When you talk to someone or you're around someone who is always a Debbie Downer,
Hmm.
so to speak, you're gonna find yourself that you're turning around and now you're a Debbie Downer. One
Yeah.
thing me and Keith talked
Hmm.
about. Listen, you want to be rich, then surround yourself by rich people.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that goes in the opposite direction as well. If you see that your life is falling apart, look at the people that surround you as well.
Yeah.
You're right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes.
Because a lot of
Yeah.
times that plays a key role in that. And it's
Dang.
recognizing those signs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Emotional manipulation and narcissism is so closely related. They're like cousins to each other, but it's different so far as
Yes.
the intent
Sure.
goes, in regards to it. But both of them, the common factor that they have, the end result is something for personal gain. They don't care about you or your
Right.
emotions. It's all about them. It's an I thing.
Right.
Selfish.
Right.
Selfish people.
Selfish,
Very.
Right.
selfish, selfish.
That's why,
Absolutely.
Yeah. The
it's
whole
like
conversation.
when people are passing, people are passing away and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool to mourn, but I'm not finna stop my whole life just because you done passed away.
Right.
I'm gonna be selfish in that way, but I'm gonna celebrate you in the life that we live together, not
Mm-hmm.
the passing of you. Oh, you're not here anymore. No, you're still here.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
might can't hear your
Right.
voice every day, but you're still here
Right. And
because
my
I
heart,
have
everything
memories.
around me.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I still
they
have the
have people that
memories.
do
I
that.
still have the pictures. I still have the things that we. It's like photo albums aren't even a thing anymore. We have to keep on
Right.
creating photo albums and stuff like that.
Right.
But Keith,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
said that because now they have these apps where, and you probably know what I'm talking about. They have these apps where it's like say for instance, your mom, brother, whoever died. It's like you can literally put your
Yeah.
picture and put one of their pictures and put it
Mm-hmm.
into the app, and it'll make like you and a person hugging or kissing, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
and the
Make it
person,
lifelike.
yeah,
Right.
Make them, yeah,
Wow.
bring them back to life.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like first off, I
Hmm.
didn't like you when you was here,
Yeah.
so you gone. But yo, it's like once I got deep off into meditating, it's like I'm a vibe person. So like if I'm not feeling your vibe, if you're always a Debbie Downer and stuff, or if your conversations never change and you just always, man, bro, I
Mm-hmm.
can't afford this. It's like there's two ways you can look at it. It's either you can't afford it, and then there's how can I afford it.
Right.
So it's like you got to change
Right.
that. So I started paying more
Perception.
attention to me, and I mean my circle is so small. It's damn near a dot.
That's what I say. 1/16 of a dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
Keith, you
That's
know
me.
something about the funerals
Yeah,
after going through so many deaths,
right.
my late husband, my mom, my dad, it seemed like it was so many. I started even setting boundaries with that. I'm not
Yeah,
going to a funeral. I'll
yeah.
go to a wake, sign my name on the book to let you know that I was there,
That's it.
and that's it. Because
Hmm.
I'm like she said, as an empath, you're taking on all of these emotions, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be around all of that, bringing all that back home with me, having to release all
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different ways of showing respect without
Yeah,
having to go to a funeral and sit there 2 hours grieving, and you
Right.
actually grieving for the person that's there. Most of the time you grieving from past losses that you've already
Mm-hmm.
had in your own life.
yeah.
So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I had to
And
But
at the
look,
set
end of the day, they
boundaries
don't
with
know.
that.
how long are you supposed to actually moan? Because mourn, moan.
Right.
No, mourn. How long are you supposed to mourn for? because I'm out here in the South. I'm in Louisiana.
That's a different type of show.
Right. That's
Right.
next week. So like, how long you actually supposed to mourn for? Because the person lived, then they died, then you go to the funeral,
Next week.
then you go to the repast. Out here we have a second line.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like I might
It's
as
a
well clock
celebration.
in for this funeral. I done
Yeah.
been with you
Right.
since this morning all the way to after this, and oh man, we're gonna turn up later, just to remember. Like, no.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
see me, it was all about my immediate. After my
Yeah.
mom and my dad passed, and then my cousin passed. Well, my grandmother and them passed before that. So it was like after all of them passed, anything that dies after that, I'm just really just gonna be like, hey man, hey, I send
Not
my
anything that
condolences.
dies after that.
Yeah, I
Right.
send
The
my
way he
condolences.
Anything that
said.
dies
Yeah,
after that.
Hey,
hey,
once again, like, oh wow, you don't
I'm
say. Like,
tired.
hey,
I'm tired. I
Note to
can't
self:
keep.
don't kick the bucket anytime soon.
I'm saying, like,
I
I
probably
was
won't
at
even make
work
it to
one
my
day.
own funeral.
I was at work
Oh,
one day and they called and told me that, hey, Uncle such and such passed. I'm like, oh man, all right. Well,
Yeah,
you coming over? I'm like, he dead. I
Yeah,
can't do anything now.
and he
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
call you
know
when
if
I
you
get
there or
off.
not.
Not a
Right.
thing.
He's
I
not gonna
still,
know.
yeah,
He know how you felt about him before he left. So him
That-
I
now,
still have them in my energy pack.
Mhm.
I'm good.
That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. That's why funerals and stuff. I'm good. Well, we're gonna cremate him. Y'all can keep that shit over there. No, I don't want him or his energy here.
Say,
Right. I don't
man,
want
you
them ashes.
you emotionally manipulating the family.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. And I mean, like, even in past relationships, one of them was withholding affection and communication. Withholding affection, because okay, long story short, like, you tell me what you're not doing, okay, well, I can show you somebody who's going to do it.
Yeah.
So I was good on that. But
Didn't
Yeah,
realize it was gonna hurt that person more than it hurt you.
yeah,
but
see,
it's
Yeah.
like he said, that grow up, just have a conversation
Right.
about
yeah,
whatever the problem is.
Yeah.
honest conversations, not
Right.
the
yeah,
manipulation not the
Right.
emotional conversations, because
Conversations with intent. Intent
right,
Right.
to solve something, not intent to get your point across. Most people, they have conversations just to be heard. Nah,
hmm?
do some listening.
Yeah,
Do some
listen.
listening as well. It
Mhm.
has to be an equal two-way street so that y'all could come to some sort of head. All right. And if you can't, then bow out gracefully. Okay, you go your way, I go my way. You
Mhm.
find somebody that's gonna deal with your shit, and I'm gonna
Absolutely.
find somebody that's gonna deal with mine, or whatever the case
Right.
may be. But you
yeah,
gotta
That's
learn how
that.
to
Wow.
just let that go. It's the
How old
boundaries.
are you again? How old
huh?
are you again?
I'm
How
almost
old are
50
you?
years young. I'm almost 50 years young. 49
Okay, that
years young.
explains it. That explains it. I'm like, that's the most adult way to do it. Problem
Hmm.
is, most people ain't acting like adults.
They're not.
Because all they want to do is get their point across.
Yep.
Because they'll say something and you respond, and they ain't even hear nothing that you said. Because the next sentence is going right back to reinforce
Yep.
what they just said.
Mike, how old
It's
are you
like, it
again?
makes no sense.
They
I
listening to
just
respond.
turned
That's it.
63.
63.
Yep.
Oh,
I always think of it like double dutch. You know, like you ready to jump in. When you ready to
Yeah.
double dutch, you turn your head
Yep.
like, okay, okay, it's my turn. Okay, no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're gonna leave
that's
that in the 80s.
that's why I always believed in
Yeah.
having paperclip relationships,
Yeah.
paperclip relationships, and
Hmm.
tennis relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's
man.
that?
A paperclip,
Paper.
paperclip relationship. Like, like
Yeah.
you have a stack of papers, you just take the paperclip off, everything is free. Then you can
Yeah.
just put them back on.
Hmm.
Yeah, like that.
Just toss it.
Yeah, versus like a stapled relationship. Like, damn, we bound for real. Like,
Mm.
And if you try to take us apart, we're gonna rip up.
exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Nah,
That makes a
it's
lot of damn sense.
Yeah.
it's definitely, man, it's definitely a lot that we can talk about on this subject,
Yeah.
because we've all been through some traumas, we've all been through bad relationships,
Mm-hmm.
but the rebuild is about us identifying this right here. So when we do come across it, like we said before, when we come across it, we can tell people, say, check this out. I won't be emotionally manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
So that way they can go look that up, or they can go digest that and be like, What do you mean by that? If you hear somebody say, "What do you mean by that?"
They're
That
the
means
wrong person for you.
they're not doing the work on themselves.
Right.
Right.
And that's the
Mhm.
person that if you're doing the work on yourself and they're not doing the work, that actually means that you need to figure this out another way. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you sit on that for a minute, but I'm gonna go this way for a little while.
Right. Or even the person who feels like, okay, let me just do a little bit. I'm just going to do this to show this person, so maybe this is just enough. No, it has to be a full circle. You can't
The
just give
bare
me a piece or a
minimum.
part of it. You got to
For
do the whole
real.
entire thing. You have to be invested
So you're
in
telling
this.
me, so you're saying that there's too many people doing the bare minimum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
many people that don't want to
And
That's
do the
true.
accepting the bare
shadow work.
minimum.
It's too many people
Hey.
that don't want to do the work on themselves. Like
Right.
I've had conversations where I'm giving you, tools that you can use. And be like, oh no, I'm good.
Right.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
people just
Yeah.
Or the
outright
ones
don't
that's
want to do
always
the work,
pointing
True.
the
and
finger
those
Yeah.
are
at
some of the
someone
people
else.
that's checking up out of here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. A lot of those are the people that's checking up out of here
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
they don't want to do the work right now. That's
Yeah.
just the way the universe is rocking.
Yeah. Hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's a good
You
True.
thing
got to
though.
do some work on yourself.
It's a real good thing though, because you need to come across them type of people so that you'll see what you used to do or what you're not going to do anymore to remind you of I have to stay a course. I have to stay on track. I
Right.
have to get my life.
Mhm.
I have to keep my life in alignment with my future instead of my past.
Right.
Right.
Reflection.
Right.
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 And sometimes you be
And
around people who don't want to do the work and you just basically just sit there and watch them like, you know what? Thank you.
Hmm.
That was like my dad. My dad
yeah.
used to
Make
be,
it easy.
my dad wouldn't stop doing what he wanted to do. And it was like, you know what? I can't keep doing what he did. I
Hmm.
can't keep being my daddy.
Hmm.
Because I wanted to be my
Right.
dad so bad that I was doing drugs. Wasn't his type of drug, but I was doing drugs and drinking every day, single day, wouldn't stop for nothing. Because I was like, shit, that's what my dad is showing me.
Right.
But
Mhm.
then you have to realize, like, hey, man, let me like y'all say, put the boundaries on it and put some strong boundaries on your life
Hmm.
and say, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
When times get hard, that don't mean to go pick up the bottle. That don't
Right.
mean to go light up the joint. That ain't what that mean. When times get hard, I want to turn on some motivation or not motivation, but
Right.
some neuro some quantum physics so I can understand what's going on with my cerebellum, what's going on with my
Hmm.
prefrontal cortex, what's going on with my cerebrum or whatever that I can't think of everything about the brain right now, but you don't know what I'm
Cerebellum.
We
talking
get the
about.
gist of it. We get the gist of
Thank
it. We get the gist.
thank you. Yeah,
We
yeah.
got you. We got
But
you.
that's what I started doing is to research, like, okay, why would I be thinking? Ask myself, like a 5-year-old,
Yeah.
go back
Yeah.
into that 5-year-old stage. Why are we there yet? What is this? Why we can't do
Hmm.
that? Or why we doing this? You know what I'm saying? So that way
Question
we
it.
can,
Hmm.
yeah, question your life.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Because if we
And
don't question
mhm.
our life, we're gonna keep getting manipulated by people who think they're getting over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're gonna think that they're winning every single time. But see, like you said, we gotta recognize it. We gotta recognize it from when we're doing it. We gotta recognize it when others are doing it to us. And that's, I think, the biggest key.
Oh
That
Yeah.
yeah.
people don't recognize it until it's too late. It's 10 years in, and then they're like, "Oh my God." Shouldn't have
Yeah.
to be 10 years in. If you already established those boundaries and those
Dang.
non-negotiables from the
Right.
Dang.
beginning,
This is true.
Mike,
then
how
you're
long
gonna have
was
to
you
go through
married,
it.
So
Mike?
true.
How
Huh?
long was you married?
Huh?
Mike, how long was you married?
Well, I've been
Mike.
married a few times. But my last
No, I'm
time,
talking, man, we
can you
talking
hear me?
about the last one. The one that we know about.
The one that used to
Seven
walk on
years.
camera.
We're not about to play with Mike.
Yeah. 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
How long were you have
Hey,
you married to her?
but you know what?
7 is
That damn,
very
that's a good
introspective.
question. That's a damn good question. I don't even think I can even count that one.
Yeah.
Right.
But I tell you what, I've earned my place in heaven for the damage that I didn't do in those 7 years. So
I said I'd earn my place in heaven. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You sure about that? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, ask both of them. They know. They see me. I didn't realize how bad it was until they told me.
And see, that's what's so crazy. That's what we was talking about earlier. When we don't even realize people are doing what they're doing because we living in the stench. We're
Hmm.
living
Yeah,
in the
That
drama. We're
fog.
living.
Right.
It smells so bad that
exactly.
we don't even know it's smelling. Everybody's like, damn, you know
Right.
that y'all smell that?
You get used to
Smell
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smell
You
what?
become numb
that's
to it.
it.
It's
Right.
like
It
the ones
takes
that
somebody
smoke
from the
Exactly.
cigarettes
outside to be like,
and they
"What's
can't
that?"
smell it on them. But then they
Hmm.
walk into a room
Yeah,
with
exactly.
non-smokers, like, what the hell is that smell? It's them.
Right.
Uh-huh. You is you.
Yeah,
It's you.
Take it outside.
Take
yeah.
it
It's
Not
outside.
in
true.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like I said, it starts with recognizing it. And the thing about it is, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying you gotta recognize it within yourself first before you can even recognize it in somebody else. Because if you
Right.
can't because listen, we all imperfect. Even you, Mike. Okay? We all
Oh, I
imperfect.
know.
Every last one
It
of us.
is.
And like I said, sometimes we even, do that. It's just human nature, but
Yeah.
without even realizing it. So we gotta recognize it ourselves and nip that in the bud, so to speak, and before we can
Hmm.
even help anybody else or to be able to say what we're not going to accept from somebody else. Because if we're pushing it out and we're delivering it, how are we going to tell somebody else that this is not what we want? Don't
Yeah.
do it to me, but I
Right.
can do it to you.
Right.
No, it doesn't work that way.
But
Yeah.
at that
Not
moment
at
that you
all.
recognize it in somebody else, that's the opportune time to do a
Self
self check.
reflect.
Yes, to do
Yes.
some
Yeah.
reflection.
Because
Mhm.
we're mirrors.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. That old saying, what does it say?
Yeah.
You point one finger at you and you got four more pointing back at you. Is exactly
Right.
that's exactly true in this
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
and so many others. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of us don't realize. Why all these men keep doing the same thing? No, why these women keep doing the same thing? Because you haven't gotten away from the person that you are.
Right.
Right.
You
It
don't
ain't
even
always
trust your
everybody else.
right.
Sometimes it's
You don't
you.
even trust yourself. So how can you trust somebody else? You don't people say, oh, I love me. But then you'll sit up there and you'll eat 4 bags of Doritos
Right.
and Snickers and chips. Talking
Right.
about you love yourself.
Uh-huh.
How?
Mm-hmm.
How is
Yeah.
that loving you when you
Right.
putting toxic foods in your body?
Mm-hmm. Or sleeping with 1,000 people. You know,
Damn.
Yeah.
all type of things. I'm just telling
Right.
you, things that
Come
All
people
on,
do
of
Will
it.
just to
Wilt
abuse
None of that
Chamberlain.
is
themselves.
love.
I
Come
hear
on, Will.
girls all the time be like, "Well, I'm single, so I'm single, ready to mingle. I sleep with this person, that person, that person." I'm like, "Baby girl, first of all, your pH balance is off. That explains a lot. That explains a lot."
That
Okay,
explains
number
the
one.
Wow.
smell we
But
smell.
they don't realize that they're taking
Wow.
on that person's energy, and that's not a good
Right.
thing
Wow.
because a lot of times the energy out here is not good,
Well, it
not at
ain't
all,
even
and
the
Right.
people don't
energy.
realize it.
It's
Yeah.
not even the energy, it's the demons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
Yeah.
demons
Well,
is
that's
that's a
demons.
demonic
Is it?
energy.
Yeah.
It's a demonic entity. Is an energy. It's a demonic energy.
Yeah.
How'd
Demonic
you come up
energy.
with the number 1,000?
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I thought I was like, damn, keep you
Listen,
running your
when I
mouth
go in
about
the
me.
bathroom
God
behind some of these
damn,
females
What you trying to say? She
in
got
my
you beat?
office,
okay.
I
Huh?
think they doing a
I
thousand
thought I'm
people.
just saying, I thought she was reading me for a second. Like, first off, it was 763,
He
not
took that
1,000.
one a little personal. Took that a little personal.
It was only nine hundred and
He did.
ninety-two.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
992.
Oh, that's too funny.
And then I
Oh
didn't go to
man.
sleep afterwards, so I didn't sleep with him. I
We was
left.
awake. No.
For real, I left afterwards.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh man, this
Hmm.
is good. This is too good. Man, we
Yeah.
got it. I don't know how we can get on TikTok with this conversation. So boy, I know the comments will be on fire.
Well, yeah, you can save it.
Hmm.
Save it and upload it.
Nah,
Do
we need to
clips
go
of it.
live on TikTok one day.
There's
We
a way
gotta
to
go
do it. We
live.
could do that live on TikTok as well. They
Yeah,
actually
this
have a live feature
conversation.
and people
Yeah,
can
it's gonna have
join.
a lot of people in the comments with this one. I like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
999. It wasn't 1,000. It was just 999.
Nine thousand 99.5. Where did point five come
She
from?
was a midget.
Yep. It was a midget.
But then
I can't.
Wow.
I cannot. I
Mm.
cannot.
That's him.
Not the midget.
That's Machiavelli. Machiavelli would come up with some stuff.
Oh
Wow.
Lord. Too much. Too
But
much.
man, this right here was definitely good. I needed
Mhm.
this, and it's
Yeah.
always good to have
Yeah.
these type of dialogues because
Hmm.
it just be the fellas a lot of times, and everybody don't get it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because they don't hear both sides. But when you hear both sides, like
Right.
in agreement at that, not
right,
just saying, oh, it's just it's this. No, everybody is trying or doing the work. I ain't gonna say trying because trying is a failure. Trying
Right.
is an
Right.
excuse. I'm gonna say everybody is doing the work who should be doing the work at this
Hmm.
moment in their life.
right.
Right.
Because it takes time for people to do the work.
Hmm.
And then people look at you like you're not doing the work when in all actuality is in the past I would have hit you in the mouth. Now I'm just talking to you. So
Right.
really, I'm really
Hmm.
doing the work.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing, but I'm doing the work. Yeah, and
Hmm.
back before we'd been fighting, but now I'm like, hey, I'll
Right.
talk to you now.
but the thing
So
about it, people see the change. They just not gonna tell you they see the change.
Right.
no, some people
Right.
don't see the change. I've dealt with some people who will tell me, oh, you still the same person.
No.
Oh, because I'm drinking wine now. Oh, you're
Yeah.
still alcohol. Alcohol. No, I used to drink alcohol.
Yes,
Hey,
literally.
hey, hey, we don't need no, I don't
See,
need no cheerleading.
Co-signing.
I
there
We
you
don't
go.
need no
co-signing on that.
co-signing.
Draw
Hey.
on the bottle.
See, we can't even have people on the show that know each other. I just need to.
I mean, but it's true. Like, listen, like me, for instance, I was that person that was I pop off in a second, and I find
Yeah,
myself now just like it's not even worth it.
yeah.
For what? Let's
Right.
talk about this and this, But for real, Keith will tell you I was a pistol and not a little pum pum. I was that brrr, that
Yeah.
blinking. Okay,
Couldn't
Mm.
stop. It'd
but
be
with
hours. We would
maturity,
be arguing for hours. It'd be
yeah,
like, why?
yeah,
Where are we
Wow.
going with this
right,
conversation?
right.
It ain't got to be going no goddamn where. I'm gonna just tell you what I'm gonna tell you. You ain't
Mhm.
gonna shut me up. I'm talking about with this too, y'all. It would be all of this.
Head
It
movement
would.
at all. All right.
I was
And
not a
look at y'all
bobblehead.
now.
Look at the head
But look
movement.
at
I was not a bobblehead. Maybe a little bit.
but to see y'all now able to communicate beautifully with smiles on your face, hey, that's growth.
He's
That's
my
a
best
lot of
friend.
growth.
That's
Yeah.
my best friend.
That
You
is.
know. So yeah,
But man, this been a great show. I love it. I tell
I
you,
love this show too.
Yeah.
this is really what we
This
got to
was
do
good.
more often with more people,
Yeah.
and just
Yes.
get these type of awarenesses, these situations out there, so they can become more aware of
Hmm.
where we're headed in the future. Because, like I put that post up there today, because I really believe that we're gaining our place back in America.
Hmm.
Right.
We're taking back over what's
Yeah.
really naturally ours. Because if
Hmm.
you're gonna say Indians or indigenous, when all the pictures that they show you now, they're black.
Hmm.
And the Indians that they're showing that you will meet right now on the streets are pretty much tan.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it makes it's a real big difference. But if you look at the pictures that they show you of the indigenous people, they're showing you black people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was just a
All
outfit.
around the world.
That was the outfit that they was wearing at that point in time in their life. So black people we got black Chinese people, black Asians. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
Japanese. Yeah.
if we have to really pay attention, we have to really pay attention to when you look at these pictures that they're showing you, everybody was black.
Hmm.
Yes.
So if
Hmm.
you mean to
Hey.
tell me, I ain't gonna even say black, I'm gonna say melanated, because black is not
Yeah.
even a color.
Melanated. Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's not the color that we are anyway,
It's the base of
Right.
everything.
but we're
It's the base of
melanated.
everything.
And so I was looking at it. I'm a brain. I don't mean to do a squirrel moment, but I was looking at a video today, and the dude say, the woman say, "What black privilege do black people got?" And he said, because the white boy said, because y'all don't never age. That's the black.
He ain't lying.
Yeah,
And y'all could be
That's all you can think of.
He
And
said y'all could be 102 and y'all look 50.
right, right.
And that's
Yeah,
because that lets you know that we are of the earth. And when we start to
yeah,
realize that we are the people, then we can put it into these young. It's like they showed they talked about on another episode I was watching, to where if we grew up in the history system of nothing but all of the black inventors, all of the black people who really ran America growing up, we heard was about George Washington,
Right,
Abraham Lincoln,
right.
right.
Kennedy.
Until Black History Month, we got a month.
But then
right.
they didn't even talk about nobody but Harriet Tubman and Martin Luther King and
Right.
Malcolm X.
And yeah, right. That's
They
that's
didn't.
the
They
only
didn't.
ones they talked about.
That's it.
Right. So when
So many more.
we have Black History Month, we should be talking about Mr. Garrett, who invented the light. We should be
Wasn't
talking
Thomas
about.
Edison. You right. Was not Thomas Edison.
It was definitely, yeah. Now I'm
Right.
talking about not. I'm talking about the traffic light.
No, I'm talking about the light period though.
Oh
Thomas
yeah, but the
Edison
light
didn't
period.
really
I
invent the
forgot it.
light.
I
You do
forgot
your
his
history on
name.
that.
Yeah, I
But
forgot his name.
Wasn't that Latimer?
it was his servant.
Latimer. Yeah.
Wasn't that Lewis Latimer?
Stole it from
Louis
him.
Latimer. Yeah, Louis Latimer.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
stole
came
it
up
from
with
him.
the filament.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, but we invented. It's like I was saying on another show. All those inventions. It's like they say, necessity is the mother of invention. So all the things that were created by us because we trying to make our lives easier.
Right.
The master, the guy who made the cotton gin, what
Yeah.
reason would he have for creating the cotton gin? He ain't
Exactly.
picking cotton. He got slaves out there doing it. So there's nobody can tell me that a white man created the cotton gin because he never had a reason to. But the black man that's out there bending his back, getting that whip across it, he got a reason to come up with something better.
That's real. That's right.
But we couldn't have patents back then. So the owners were the ones getting the patents.
Yep. That
Yeah.
part right there.
That's like the guy
That
that
part.
invented the super soaker. He just now got,
Just now. You see that,
Yeah.
man? I
just
seen
got
that
some.
too.
Yep.
11 million.
Yeah.
Should have got more.
Wait.
Yeah, he should have got
That's
more.
it. Yeah.
But y'all, it was another episode. This is another episode of the Elite Mancast, and I greatly appreciate the guests. I greatly appreciate the guests. And fellas, y'all know
Thank
we
you for
do it.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, we
Yes,
got to
it
have y'all
was a
back
pleasure.
again because it's always
Yes.
good dialogue. It's always good dialogue. I promise you.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
y'all, until the next time,
All right.
Bendición.
Thank you.
you're
Peace.
welcome. All right, peace, everyone. Come back,
Peace.
join us next week.
Invite us.
Peace. See you next week.
Yeah.
All right.